Frenzy Head Nation, what's happening? What's up? It's so good to be back. It's so good to see everybody. How's everybody doing? I know I promised you a special guest host this week. Unfortunately, we were having technical difficulties, and he will be unable to join us on the show now. But for some of you who know him, it was Dan. Dan was going to join us on the show tonight from the Hope Center and Sand Creek Aggie legend there. And he was going to do this with me tonight. We had it all planned out. We even got on together and tried it. But unfortunately, something's going on with his internet service. So he won't be able to join us now. So, but thanks, Dan, for trying anyway. But here we are. Whew. Been a crazy week for everybody else. I know it's been for me. It's been crazy, and I'm feeling it. A little tired tonight, but we'll get her done because it's sports frenzy time. I'd like to give a shout out. I have been pretty much here, there, and everywhere at work this week. And I'm been helping out with some other classrooms last week and this week. So I want to give a shout out to Julie Mapstone for helping me. She even got the sheets all stapled and ready to go for me. So I needed help getting the sheets ready this week. I had them printed, or I had them typed up and ready to go, but I didn't get them printed yet. And she took care of all that for me. So thank you for that, Mapstone. Much appreciated. But first, after I told you guys I would get a weekend wrap-up done, again, things got crazy busy, and I didn't get a weekend wrap-up done. So you guys had the rapid-fire one that I sent out to everybody in my school settings and stuff that watch the show. And we post all the live postings on our Facebook page. If you're not a member of our Facebook page yet, shame on you. No, just kidding. But you could be if you want to be. Join us there, and you get all things Sports Frenzy. But let's go ahead and all right, that's one of the ways you can join us is through the Facebook page. The other way is just to watch the YouTube videos on my YouTube channel. So the Facebook page is Sports Frenzy. The YouTube page is Coach Co Sports Frenzy 1. We also have the Twitter feed at Sports Frenzy 1, which, as I always tell you guys, is my dork side as well. That's where I'm free to speak my mind and cover all things that I like to, like not just my sports, although it covers all the sports stuff, but it's also my comic books and my everything else that I like. Lemonade on the show this week. This is brand right here. It's gone up a little bit since I first bought it. It's like $1.79 now at Aldi, but it's still a high quality, good lemonade. And I enjoy it, and I'm enjoying it tonight. It's giving me some extra sugar to keep going. That and Mary, my wonderful wife, has begun the cookie baking. So Christmas cookie baking. So stay tuned for more on that. All right. So let's do a rapid fire or a weekend wrap up of last week's show for you guys, because I didn't get it done, and I apologize again for not getting it done. So this is season 12, episode 12. And our big winners this week for our Haviland program friends, I already sent you the quick note on that as well, but you guys like to hear it. So Todd beat Nicole this week by 1 point. He's been on a losing streak, but he got a victory back. 19-18 was their final score. I don't call out this name too often, But Gibbons comes ahead with a big win this week with 22 points for the Haviland staff team. And Ashton with 21 points for the student numbers. So there you go. There's your there's your winners from this past week's show. High school girls basketball action. We had the Morenci Bulldogs getting it done against the Reading Rangers, 43-30. And the Onstead Wildcats getting it done against the Napoleon Pirates, 45-26. Britain Deerfield Patriots getting it done against my Addison Panthers, 42-29. And the Blissfield Royals getting it done against the Madison Trojans, 47-28 was your final there. We had some college football playoff action for you guys. In the Pac-12 conference, we had the Utah Utes getting it done against the Oregon Ducks, 38-10. In the Big 12 conference, we had the Baylor Bears beating the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Oklahoma State missed it by that much, getting the championship. It literally was just very little. And the Sun Belt Conference, we had the Louisiana Raging Cajuns over Appalachian State, 24-16. Alabama, Roll Tide Roll, crashing the Georgia Bulldogs party, 41-24 in the Southeastern Conference. In the MAC Conference, we had the Northern Illinois Huskies over the Kent State Golden Flashes, 41-23. In the Mountain West Conference, we had the Utah State Aggies, 46, over the San Diego State Aztecs, 13. In the American Athletic Conference, we had the Cincinnati Bearcats, 35 over the Houston Cougars, 20. And in the Big Ten Conference, we had the mighty Michigan Wolverines getting it done against the Iowa Hawkeyes, 42-3, baby. Go Blue. In the Atlantic Coast Conference, we had the Pittsburgh Panthers, 45 points over the Wake Forest Deacons, 21 points. That was your final there. Moving on to NFL action. Can you believe this, folks? The Detroit Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions got their first win of the season. 29-27 over the Minnesota Vikings. Philadelphia Eagles get it done over the New York Jets, 33-18. And the Kansas City Chiefs get the win over the Denver Broncos. I forgot to write down the score on here. Sorry about that. We got hockey action. We got high school hockey action for you guys. We're talking about the Lenawee United team. It is all our Lenawee County players on one team. Well, they fell to the Saline Hornets 5-1 in high school hockey action. In college hockey action, we had the Adrian Bulldogs getting it done against MSOE Raiders, 9-4 was your final there. And the Minnesota Golden Gophers hockey team gets it done against our third-ranked Michigan Wolverines. Boo, 5-1. The Western Michigan Broncos, they get it done against the Miami Redhawks, 6-3 was your final there. And the Penn State Nittany Lions beat the East Lansing Burning Couches 4-2 in hockey action. In the AHL, American Hockey League, we had the Rockford Ice Hogs getting the victory over the Grand Rapid Griffins. 4-1 was your final there. But in ECHL, East Coast Hockey League action, we had the Toledo Walleye getting it done against the Wheeling Nailers 4-3 in overtime, baby. NHL hockey action. We got the St. Louis Blues falling to the Florida Panthers 4-3. But we got the Detroit Red Wings, baby, getting it done against the New York Islanders 4-3 in OT. College basketball action. We have the mighty Michigan Wolverines getting it done against the San Diego State Aztecs. 72-58 was your final there. The East Lansing Burning Couches, aka Sparties, beating the Toledo Rockets 81-68 was your final there. And in your first 3-point bonus game and Coach Cole's upset special of the week, I am 3 for 3 now in Coach Cole's upset specials. Alabama Crimson Tide, roll Tide, roll. Get it done against the Gonzaga Bulldogs. 91-82 was your final there. Excuse me. NBA action and your second 3-point bonus game of the week. We had the Philadelphia 76ers beating the Atlanta Hawks 98-96 was your final there. And there you go. That wraps it up for the weekend wrap-up edition of Sports Frenzy. Now, let's jump right into this week's show. Maybe. Season 12, episode 13. And we're starting off, it is boys high school basketball. We have lots of action this week on the sheets for you. We're starting off with boys high school basketball. All right, these games, unless otherwise noted, are Friday night tip-offs at 7 p.m., baby. And our first game of the week, we have the Addison Panthers. Okay, so first of all, let's go back and say this. High school basketball, guys, it is really hit and miss on the show. I'm hoping the scores come in, but I'm not going to lie. Some of these games, when I was choosing them on the sheets this week, already did not have people reporting the scores. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not sure why scores aren't getting reported. But, yes, so there are teams that are not reporting their scores, and that's going to kind of be reflected on the sheets. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that these all come through for us, and we're able to get the scores by the time I do the next show. I am hopeful. If it continues to not work out, we may have to pull what games are available and not have them on here. But we'll see what happens. We'll try our best. I have the Addison Panthers. The boys, this is boys high school basketball. The Panthers have 1 win and 0 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the Morenci Bulldogs. According to Morenci, they had not played a game yet. Now, also, there are a few games going on Thursday night tonight as I'm filming the show. So That could play a factor into a few of these too. But the Morenci Bulldogs didn't have any games under their belt yet, according to my list. That being said, Coach Cole's got the Addison Panthers for the victory. Next up in boys high school basketball, we have the Milan Big Reds. The Big Reds, they had no score either, or no record either. 0 wins, 0 losses. And they're traveling to and playing against the Adrian Maples. The Maples have no wins under their belts either, as far as I know. Now, maybe, I don't know, you guys might know a little differently than I over there at the Adrian High School. We're speaking out, that's right, to Michelle Paulson's room and the gang over there at Adrian, because this is your team. It is your basketball team. So it is that time of the season where you can still shout it out for them. And let's hear a big shout out for your Adrian Maples basketball team. Come on, Paulson's room. Come on. Really? That's it? That's all you got? What, have they been telling you to be quiet? You guys are too loud over there? You working on being quiet now or something? Come on. Get rowdy. Get loud for your team over there. It's the Adrian Maples in action. I can't hear you. This game's at home. It's going to be right there where you guys can yell, scream, and holler for your team. Well, let's say for Sports Frenzy, not past. We don't want you screaming, hollering, and stuff all the time. Let's put it that way. But for your team right now, you can cheer and shout and be loud for the Adrian Maples basketball team. I would be getting booed and shouted out at if I did not choose the Adrian Bulldogs. I'm sorry, Adrian Maples. Bulldogs, your college team. The Adrian Maples for the win. So I'm going with the Maples. For you guys over there at Paulson's room. All right, next up we have a team in boys basketball called the Will Carleton Cougars. The Cougars had 0 wins and 1 loss. And they are traveling to and playing against the Britain Deerfield Patriots, who are pretty doggone awesome in football this year. They have 1 win and 0 losses. And that's who I'm giving the victory to. I'm going with the Britain Deerfield basketball team. It's got to be carryover from the football team, right? All right, continuing on in boys basketball action. Another little team we know, talking about those Hudson Tigers. And what team do we know? Where do we know some people from Hudson? Oh, let's think about this. Oh, Logan's room over there in Hudson. That's right. We're talking about your classroom. We're talking about your Hudson Tigers basketball team. Can they be as good as the football team was? I don't know. Your record right now, according to my sheets, and I have nothing else to base it on, says you have no wins and no losses. So this could be the beginning of the season. What do you think? Hudson Tigers? What do you got for me over there? Come on, Logan. You guys can cheer. You guys are cheering loud for basketball too, right? Basketball team. Probably's got some of your football players on it. Let's hear it for the basketball team over there in Hudson. Gosh, I think the Adrian crowd was louder than you guys. Are you going to let that happen? You're both get your time on the show here. Logan, are you going to let those guys be quieter than the Adrian Maples team? Come on, Hudson Tigers. I know you can get loud over there. You just had a big old celebration for your football team. Get loud. Come on now. Let me hear it for the Hudson Tigers. Oh, that's still a little weak. Come on, Logan and the gang. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. One last time for the Hudson Tigers. Oh, but you got a tough one this week. You got the Lenawee Christian Cougars. The Cougars, according to this win, had 1 win and 0 losses. I don't know. Who do you guys think I should go for? What do you think, Hudson? Should I choose Lenawee Christian for the victory this week? Or should I choose the Hudson Tigers, baby? Oh, I don't know. I said, should I choose the Hudson Tigers for the win? All right, let's hear it for the Hudson Tigers for the victory. Next up, we have the Manchester Flying Dutchman. The Dutchman better at basketball than they are at football. They do have 1 win and 0 losses under their belt. But they are traveling to and playing against the Madison Trojans. The Trojans have 0 wins and 1 loss. Manchester has 1 win under their belts in basketball. Madison 0 wins. Oh boy. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to go with Madison for the victory. Next up in boys high school basketball, we have the Dundee Vikings. They had 0 wins and 0 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Tecumseh Indians, who at this point also had 0 wins and 0 losses. But hold the presses. I told you we'd tell you if this was anything other than a Friday night game. This is not a Friday night game. This is a Saturday game, a 4:30 tip-off for this one. 4:30. Are we going to stay local? You know, I am not feeling the love for Tecumseh tonight. I'm going to go with the Dundee Vikings for the victory. Let me get some boos and hollers for that one. If there's any Tecumseh fans joining the show. All right. We're moving into girls high school basketball. We got quite a few girl games this week as well. And these games are all Friday night, 7 p.m., unless I say otherwise. Our first game, we have the Michigan Center Cardinals. They have 1 win and 1 loss. They are traveling to and playing against the Edison Panthers. Ooh, the Panther girls are struggling a little bit. They have 1 win and 3 losses. But you know what? I'm going to go and say it this week. The girls get it done. I'm going to go with the Addison Panther girls for the victory. This sounds almost like a repeat. It's not really a repeat. I'm sorry. Apologize for that. because it is the girls' team, but it is two teams, the same two teams that were playing each other for the boys' team. So we have the Milan Big Reds, 0 wins, 1 loss. Oh, the Maple girls are really struggling. What's happening with your girls' basketball team over there? 0 wins and 3 losses. Is this the week you guys get it done? You get a second opportunity to shout out and cheer for your team. The girls are struggling a bit. They need your help. Give them a loud and proud shout out. Adrian Maples in the hallway. Let them hear you over there. Come on, Maple fans. I can't hear you. Paulson's room. Did you give up all your energy for the boys? Did you not think I was going to have any girls' games on here this week? You got your girls' team, too. You got to cheer them on. Come on. Give them some love. They need some love. They're 0 and 3. Shout it. Shout it. Shout it out for the Adrian girls. One more time, Paulson's room. Come on. Get loud for them. You can do it. There we go. That's right. This week, because of your guys' cheering and shouting out for them, they heard you, and they are going to get it done. I've got the Maples. But hold on. Hold on. I forgot to say this. This game tips off at 5:30. It's a 5:30 tip-off, so it's a little earlier Friday. So don't forget that. They play at 5:30 because the boys, I think, play at 7. Next up, we have the Britain Deerfield Patriots, 2 wins and 0 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Summerfield Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have 1 win and 1 loss. I'm standing with the Britain Deerfield girls, giving the Patriots the victory. Next up, for this next pick, showing a little bias here, we got the Blissfield Royals. The Royals have 2 wins and 0 losses, but they are traveling to and playing against the Columbia Central Golden Eagles, baby. The Eagles have 1 win and 1 loss. We all know what the Columbia Central Golden Eagles mean to me. I am going with and standing with the Columbia Central Golden Eagles, baby. Next up, we have the 0 wins and 2 losses, the Clinton Red Wolves. They're on the road this week traveling to and playing against the 0 wins and 2 losses, the Hillsdale Hornets. I am also a very strong supporter of the Clinton Red Wolves. I'm going with the Clinton Red Wolves for the win. Next up, all right, Logan's room. It's back to you guys again. That's right. The girls, the Hudson Tiger girls team, 2 wins, 0 losses. Did you hear that? 2 wins and 0 losses. That's right. I said 2 wins and 0 losses. Come on, Logan's Room. Let's hear it for your Hudson girls basketball team. I can't hear you. Come on, guys. Come on. You did it loud and proud for the boys. I know you got more energy than that. Logan, jump up on your desk. Get them fired up. Get them going. Come on. You need to cheer them on. The girls are 2-0, but they are on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against the Ida Blue Streaks. The Blue Streaks have 1 win and 0 losses. I don't know. Should I choose Ida for the win, Hudson? Do you think you're going to beat Ida this week? I can't hear you. Can you beat Ida? Well, I think you can, Hudson Tigers. Give a shout out. Come on, Logan's Room. One last time for your team. Cheer them on. Cheer them loud. Cheer them proud. Going with the Hudson Tigers for the victory. Next up, we have the Madison Trojans. They have 1 win and 2 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Sand Creek Aggies. The Aggies have 2 wins and 0 losses, and I'm sure some of these girls that are on the varsity team were coached by the JV coach, Coach Travis Boring, over there in our Laura Havlin program. So let's hear it for the undefeated Aggies. And I am going with the Sand Creek Aggies for the victory. Oh, a couple of these logos here I did not make doubles for. So I need to find this one again. All right. We got the Dundee Viking girls, 1 win and 0 losses, traveling to and playing against the Tecumseh Indian girls, who have 2 wins and 0 losses. Tip-off for this game is $3:30 on Saturday. This is a Saturday tip-off. I'm going to go with the Tecumseh Indians, who are 2-0. And the Tecumseh Indian ladies. All right. Moving into college basketball action. This will be men's college basketball action. Starting off with one of our local teams. We have the UNOH Racers. They have 3 wins and 8 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Siena Heights Saints. The Saints have 4 wins and 9 losses. Tip-off for this game is $2 p.m. Yes, 2 p.m. on Saturday. I'm going to give the victory to the Saints. And this is not a televised game, unfortunately. Next up, we have the Hillsdale Chargers. The Chargers have 6 wins and 1 loss. They are traveling to and playing against the Cedarville Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets have 4 wins and 3 losses. Tip-off for this game is Saturday, 4 p.m. Unfortunately, this is not a televised game either. But I am going with the Hillsdale Chargers for the victory. Let's see. Next up, we have the Penn State Nittany Lions. They have 4 wins and 4 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the 19th ranked MSU Sparties. They have 7 wins and 2 losses. Tip-off for this game is 2 p.m. And I can't believe I forgot to do this. Let me find out what we got here. Hey Siri, is the Penn State Nittany Lions and MSU Spartans game in basketball televised Saturday? All right, it will be on the BTN network. I'll give the win to the East Lansing Burning Couches. All right, next up, we have the Minnesota Golden Gophers. The Gophers have 7 wins and 0 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the world's greatest hockey team. A hockey team. I'm sorry. They got the world's greatest hockey team too, but this is the world's greatest basketball team. I'm talking about those mighty Michigan Wolverines. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue! Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Tip-off for this game is 6:30 on Saturday. Let's find out. Hey Siri, what TV channel is the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Michigan Wolverines basketball game on Saturday? This game is going to be on FS1. You guys know who I have. Do I even really have to say it again? Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue! I've got the mighty Michigan Wolverines because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. All right, next up, we have the 14th ranked Houston Cougars. The Cougars have 8 wins and 1 losses. 1 loss, I should say, not losses. They are traveling to and playing against the 9th ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll Tide, roll for Bama Buer. They have 7 wins and 1 loss. Tip-off for this game is Saturday at 10 p.m. Hey Siri, what TV channel is the Houston Cougars and the Alabama Crimson Tide basketball game on? This game will be on ESPN 2. ESPN 2. I apologize again, guys, for not having these on your sheets. It's an oversight on my part. It's been a really busy week. But I am going with Bama Buers. Roll Tide, roll, baby. All right. We are moving on to NBA basketball action, where we have your Detroit basketball. And those Pistons have 4 wins and 19 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans have 7 wins and 19 losses. Tip-off for this game is where is it? Uh-oh. Come on. I know I had one. Bear with me for just a second. I know I have one here. We just have to dig it out. Doo-doo-doo. All right, maybe it'd be faster just to do it this way. Sorry, guys. I'm missing time. No surprise there. Of course, I have every single time except for the one I want. There it is. We'll use that one right there. It is the tip-off for this game is 8 o'clock. Yes, 8 o'clock. Sorry. I don't know. I think I got to go with the Pelicans for the win. You can watch this game on the on the Bally Sports Detroit, which used to be FSD. Next up, we have the Boston Celtics. The Celtics have 13 wins and 12 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the red hot Phoenix Suns. Am I holding that logo wrong? Yes, I am. The red hot Phoenix Suns. The Suns have 20 wins, 4 losses. Tip-off for this game is Friday night. Friday night, 10 p.m. You can watch it on ESPN. I like both these teams, but I got to go with the Phoenix Suns for the. I'm sorry. Did I say Phoenix Suns? I meant I've got to go with the Boston Celtics for the win. Next up, we got the Golden State Warriors returning to their winning ways, 20 wins and 4 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. They have 13 wins and 11 losses. Tip-off for this game is Saturday, 8 p.m. You can watch this one on ABC. As good as the Golden State Warriors are, I really like the play of the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm going with the 76ers for the win. All right, next up we have high school hockey action for you guys. I'm talking about the Lenawee United team. They have 5 wins and 3 losses. I don't know if this is 100% accurate or not. I couldn't find a whole lot of information on these guys, but they are traveling to and playing against the Drexter Dreadnoughts, who have 0 wins and only 1 loss according to that schedule that I was looking at. The puck drops for this game at 7 p.m. And I have got to go with the Lenawee United team for the victory. All right, we are moving into college hockey action, where we have the Wilkes Colonials. They have 9 wins and 1 loss. They are traveling to and playing against the Adrian Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have 9 wins and 1 loss. The puck drops Saturday. Puck drops Saturday at 1 p.m. And this one might be, and I say might, there's a small chance, not a great chance, that this one could be on ESPN. Or ESPN, really? I'm sorry, guys. I am just like a little bit on the tired side. This one could be on YouTube, is what I meant to say, not ESPN. There's no ESPN on there anywhere. Adrian College has a YouTube page, and they show their games on there. They did some football games this season on there. I think they've had their fishing team on there. But anyway, they might televise their hockey game. I'm not sure. But I'm going with the Adrian Bulldogs for the victory. All right, up next, we have the third-ranked world's greatest hockey team. That's right, I'm talking about those mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. The Wolverines. Hail, hail the Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the Michigan, the mighty Wolverines. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue. Go blue. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Well, they have to travel down to that team down below. And I'm wondering if these guys all have the flu as well, because that's what the football team said, that they had the flu. So that really, affected their gameplay. So the hockey team might have the flu too. The puck drops for this game at 7 p.m. And this is also your first. It's your first three-point bonus game. It's your first three-point bonus game. It's first 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. No way, no how. If you want anything to know about that other team, you have to look really, really in the fine print, because I don't care. And it says it right on the sheets. I don't care. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue for life, baby. Next up, we have the Nebraska of Omaha. They have 12 wins and 3 losses. And they are traveling to and playing against jumping up in the rankings. They are now 4th ranked. We're talking about those Western Michigan Broncos, baby. The Broncos have 12 wins and 4 losses. The puck drops Saturday at 7 p.m. for this game. Unfortunately, it is not a televised game, but I am going with the Western Michigan Broncos. All right. Next up, your last college hockey game of the week. I have these guys on here for you, fans. It is the MSU Spartans, the East Lansing Burning Couches. They have 9 wins, 6 losses, 1 overtime loss. They are traveling to and playing against the 8th ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The Irish have 11 wins and 4 losses. The puck drops for this game Friday night, 7 p.m. And you can watch this one on NBCSN. I'm going with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish for the victory. Next up, we're moving into AHL hockey action. Where we have the 9 wins, 8 losses, and 2 overtime losses. We're talking about your Grand Rapid Griffins. And the Griffins are playing and traveling to play against the Manitoba Moose. The Moose have 11 wins and 4 losses. The puck drops for this one at 8 p.m. and you can watch it. I'm sorry, you can't even see that logo that good. 8 p.m. And this is on a pay-per-view situation. The website is listed on your page. But it's you can do weekly games, nightly games, daily games. You can do a monthly fee, a yearly fee. That's how it works for the pay-per-view channels. I've got the Grand Rapid Griffins for the victory. Next up, an ECHL action. We have the Toledo Walleye. The Walleye have 12 wins and 5 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Iowa Heartlanders. The Heartlanders have 5 wins, 11 losses, and 2 overtime losses. The puck drops for this game at 8 p.m. And you can watch this on the ECHL pay-per-view network. Same thing. They have different rates and different ways you can watch the games. If you want to buy it to watch them. But I am going with the Toledo Walleye for the victory. All right, we're getting closer to finishing up this week's show as we move into NHL hockey action for you guys. We have the Detroit Red Wings. The Red Wings have 13 wins, 10 losses, and 3 overtime losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche have 13 wins, 7 losses, and 2 overtime losses. The puck drops Friday. Don't appear to have a thing for this one. The puck drops. This is a Friday night game, 8:30. Sorry, I didn't have the logo for that one. There's always one in the bunch, huh? And this one is your second 3 points. 3 points. It's your second 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. And you can watch this one on Valley Sports Detroit, formerly Fox Sports Detroit. I'm going to go with the Detroit Red Wings for the victory. Next up, we have the Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers have 8 wins, 11 losses, and 4 overtime losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Vegas Golden Knights. The Golden Knights have 14 wins and 10 losses. The puck is going to drop for this game at 10 p.m. And you can watch it on the NHL pay-per-view network. I gotta go. What did I do with it? Damn. I didn't even have the right logo. Sorry, guys. What did I do with my Vegas Golden Knights logo? Huh. Jeez. All right, I have a Vegas Golden Knights logo in here somewhere. I apologize for that. I'm not sure what happened there. I do have a Vegas Golden Knights logo in here somewhere. All right, I will see what I can do about finding that for you guys. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience there. So I'm just going to show it to you right here, the Vegas Golden Knights logo. Vegas Golden Knights are who I'm actually going with for the victory. Okay, now let's see if I can get the rest of this straight. Next up. All right. Oh, it's that time once again. Oh, that time once again. We have the Montreal Canadiens. Oh, the Montreal Canadiens. They have 6 wins and 18 losses. And 3 overtime losses too. But they don't really matter to you. As we move right along to my second favorite team. I'm talking about those St. Louis Blues. Oh, the mighty Blues. They have 13 wins and 8 losses, with 4 overtime losses too. And that makes me a little blue. Well, the puck drops for this game. I said the puck drops for this game on Saturday. Yes, it's a Saturday game at 7 p.m. Oh, it's a 7 p.m. game. But I'm a little bit blue because it's not televised. It's not going to be on TV. Not anywhere. But I've still got my St. Louis Blues. Oh, yeah. All right. Got the Blues, baby. Okay, we are ending this week's show with one of the most prestigious football games of all time. That's right. We have a college football game this week. And it is the Army Black Knights. They have 8 wins and 3 losses. They are red hot this year. They are traveling to and playing against the Navy Midshipmen. The Midshipmen are struggling a little bit this season. They have 3 wins and 8 losses. Kickoff for this game will be Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Expect the festivities and the showing there to be absolutely amazing. They put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, military honors into this game. It is going to be on CBS, honoring all our veterans. So thank you, veterans, for that. I've gotten you a few statistics for the Army-Navy game over the years. The all-time series is led by the Navy. 61 wins, 53 losses, and 7 ties. The largest victory came from the Navy, 51-0 in 1973. The longest winning streak belongs to Navy. They have 14 wins from 2002 to 2015. And the current win streak is Army, who last won the game in 2020. I have too much respect for both of our military teams and any of our military teams that play. I will not be calling this game. Well, I wouldn't be calling the game anyway. I am not making a pick in this game, as I respect both sides for everything they do and sacrifice. So that is the Army-Navy game and how we are ending this week's Sports Frenzy show with the last football game before bowl season starts. And we got one more show left next week. And I don't know if we'll have any bowl games on there or not, because I don't know if they start that early. But we have 1 week left before 1 week left of Sports Frenzy. And then we have a couple days after that. But yes. So, that being said, guys, we are an hour over already here, an hour and 7 minutes into this week. So we are not going to cover stuff that I would normally cover from the Facebook page. I just want to say, everybody, have a great and wonderful weekend. It's supposed to be wet, but it's going to be warm, I guess. I don't know how it can be real warm when it's wet, but hey, we'll see. Everybody have a great, great weekend. Enjoy every minute of it. Get out there and enjoy some sports or time with your family. And I love you all. And thank you so much for always being a part of my life and a part of the show. And we'll see you back here again sometime next week, whether it's for the weekend wrap-up or the other complete version of the show. I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone, and we'll talk to you again later. Take care, everybody.